You're about to witness one of the fastest sports in the world, with a ball traveling at speeds close to 200 miles per hour.
Execution. Determination.
Sacrifice.
Fearless.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the IRT Network, presented by eNet Live. We're here in downtown Minneapolis at the United Healthcare U.S. Open for the 23rd annual U.S. Open. We've got Otto in the background introducing the players. I'm going to stop talking and let the show begin.
And had two other quarterfinal finishes last season and another at this season's first Pro Stop. A very steady performer, as indicated by his top 10 IRT ranking. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome this player from San Luis Potosi, Mexico, who's ranked as the number 10 player in the world, Andree Parrilla. Andree's opponent is known as the King. He's won the U.S. Open title for the past 13 years, which means that he is the U.S. Open defending champion. Originally from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, he currently resides in Austin, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man who's no longer chasing history, he's making history, Kane Waselenchuk.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the players are on the court. I'm IRT producer, director, and staff writer Kelly Diesel, joined with IRT investor and the voice of the broadcasting booth, Dean Grizzly Bear. Dean, how are we doing this morning?
I'm pretty good. Not a lot of rest. The voice is a little scratchy this morning. Been up pretty early, but I'm excited for today.
Yeah, we've also got a special guest in the booth with us. Dean, who's with us?
Mr. Wonderful Wayne Antone.
Glad to be here. After that introduction.
You don't even know what to say. Well, they already started on center court, and Kane Waselenchuk is already
0 serving 0.
In the service box. So Wayne, what's your thoughts on today's match?
Hold that for 1 second. You know, I think this is a good matchup. We've seen Andree, you know, be obliterated by Kane, but we've also seen him give him a game. So I really think it could go either way. I think Andree's game style matches up well against Kane with his speed, his gettability, and the fact that, you know, he's willing to just take shots and take chances. And to beat Kane, you have to do that. You have to be able to make the crazy shots. You have to go for stuff. You can't be scared. And I don't think Andree fears being on this court at all. So.
No, not at all. I've watched Kane beat Andree here 11-0, 11-0, 11-0.
Remember that.
You know, but Andree has come a long way since then.
Exactly.
However, I think Kane is definitely trying to make a statement this weekend. You know, not finishing last season in the #1 slot. Coming in this event as the 3 seed, I think he's looking to make a statement.
Exactly. No, I agree with you. Got a chip on his shoulder for sure.
That was a really good shot by Andree Parrilla. He's got to have a lot more of those if he wants to come out on top in this match.
It's an interesting serve. I don't think that's going to work for him. That's 2 in a row now. Kane just nasty splat rolls him.
2 serving 0.
Yeah. Lob serving is not going to work against Kane Waselenchuk. I mean, even in doubles, he cuts it off. He goes automatically aggressive on a lob serve.
Exactly.
And that's an ace.
3 serving 0.
Beautiful serve already from Kane this morning. Barely comes off the back wall.
Nice. Tough racquetball there.
Yeah,
Kane.
I mean, serve return kill is a lot, happens a lot for Kane to get points. What do you guys in the chat box think? What's the outcome here today? Overhand right there, down the line. Andree's got to put that ball away. I like what you said earlier about his gettability, because Andree can get balls, but Kane does not leave them up. So I think that his power and the way he kills ball will counteract Andree's gettability. It almost takes it away.
Yeah, I think Andree, the 3 key components, like things that you need when you're playing Kane. I think you need to have power. I think you need to have like gettability and, you know, shot making ability. I think Andree has the 2. I think he's got gettability. I think he can make shots. I think he lacks, you know, in the power, you know, as far as the pace that he can put on the ball, as far as serving and whatnot. But I think he can make up with all that, or make up for that with his shot making ability, like right there. It's tough.
I agree with you, but
soft hands.
I understand what you say. Andree doesn't go full power. He hits the ball hard on occasion, but there's a lot of times where he takes a lot of pace off the ball. And I like what you said that, you know, that may not work against Kane.
Yep.
But it also may throw him off a little bit. Kane's always looking for that power. So I'm wondering if, you know, that may help.
There we go.
There's the gettability. But what he does with it.
There, another one. Keep it alive. Tough shot there from Kane.
Can't get that one.
Nope.
Right. Wow.
But the more shots that Kane has to hit, the more pressure Andree puts on him by just getting ball after ball. Make him hit one more as often as he can. So,
you know, since the format changed from 3 out of 5 to 2 out of 3, you know, 3 out of 5. I mean, in order for Kane to go to a tiebreaker, you got to beat him 2 games.
Yeah.
I mean, that never really happened. So it would be interesting to see a game 3, you know, the mindset of how Kane treats the ball. You know, he's never has a lot of pressure against him, so you don't see him, you know, going conservative.
Agreed.
Short. Second serve.
He puts so much power on that serve, Kane. Six serves 0.
Ooh.
Set up.
Kane
You
just
see-
barely missing that one.
No, but when you're up 6-0, I mean, you can try to be fancy because, you know, again, since the match started, 0 pressure on Kane. 0. Here's the lob serve
Yeah,
again.
not a fan.
A good get right there by Andree. But set up coming. That's the mistake
Tough.
right there.
Set up.
You know, he had a lot of gets and a good ceiling balls, and Kane
Yep.
was shooting from 39.5 feet. But when you let him shoot from 15 feet,
Yeah,
I mean, that's what you're going to get.
absolutely. Andre's he's got to change his serve right now. Right now, I'm only seeing these lob serves to both sides of the court. I'd rather see, you know, a drive Z, you know, to the backhand, you know, anything that's going to be more aggressive, you know, to get him
Yeah.
a better start in the rally, because right now Kane's just shooting everything off his serve.
7 serving 0.
Yeah, guys, I really thought Andree was going to come into this and take it to Kane, but Kane's just showing his dominance out there. Andree's getting a lot of balls, but Kane's just making it
Oof.
Hit. Point.
Tough
This-
serve. It's tough on the
There's
glass in there.
so much zip on that ball. When
8-0
you
timeout.
watch, it's very hard to see. And again, I said this yesterday. Kane almost cuts the ball, and he puts so much pace on his serve. You know, but if you ask him, he's not going to tell you that because
Yeah.
he's not going to give away. I don't want to say his secret, but he's not going to give an advantage to anyone else.
Absolutely. As he shouldn't.
No, and you know, Kelly, want to stay here and we want to talk a little bit about this. So that's why, guys, even though there's a timeout on the court, we're going to stay here. We got some great insight going on, you know, having Wayne with us in the booth, as always. So I've seen Andree in the past, you know, drive serve. He likes the rocky drive serve, you know, the Z.
Yep.
That's not going to work. Kane's used to that.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
but
I-
he needs to stand in the middle
Yep.
and start going side to side, right?
Or I would even like the serve where he comes all the way, you know, to the right and is just trying to pound it down the glass there.
10
Yeah.
seconds.
You think so? Down Kane's backhand?
Well, at this point,
8-0, you got to start trying new things. You
Anything.
can't keep doing the same lob serve over and over again.
no.
Needs a new result. And honestly, you know, at this point, you know, game one
Time in.
might be out of the question for, 8-0. These guys are pro players. To Andree, it's still 0-0. He can do anything. He can come back if he wants, but he just needs to find something to go into game two with, you know, with a better
Correct.
game plan.
Well, at least some momentum.
Do some
So,
discovering right now.
obviously, being at 0,
Yep.
there was 0 momentum for Andree. But, I mean, Kane puts that type of
8,
pressure on
0.
people where, you know, the game didn't start yet, and he already has momentum.
Yep.
It's crazy. Okay. And no lob serves coming from Kane.
No, Kane's going to put the pressure on the whole time, and he's going to do stuff like that. Amazing get. Too far forward there. Andree going into the back, though.
But yeah, 15 feet. Andree gets that one.
Ooh, Kane
What a shot right there.
firing himself up.
as if he needs it.
He's not going to give an inch. That's what Kane's famous for. He will, you know, he will rip your throat out, throw it on the ground, and stomp on it. He is not going to stop until he beats you 15-0 if he can.
Well,
He's
listen,
not going
I'm
to give
from
an
New
inch.
York. I get it. You know, again, no pressure. It's his 9th point of the game, and yet I don't want to say he's fifth pumping himself, but you know he's
Tough serve.
He's wowing the crowd. He's
Yep.
getting excited. You're right, Wayne. That was a fantastic serve.
10,
Died in the
0.
corner. Again, so much zip on that ball. Drive serve from Kane coming up. 10 serve, 0. Z. Wow, what a great drive serve.
See what I'm saying right there? Andree is so far forward. He is stumbling backwards to shoot those balls. He needs to be, you know, a foot or two behind that dotted line. If Kane rolls the ball out, Kane rolls the ball out. You're not going to
You're
get
not getting it.
So you might as well take that opportunity to be back a little bit and have a better chance of shooting the balls that he leaves up.
Absolutely. I mean, he doesn't, you know, it's all power, you know, and if Kane makes his shot, you're not going to get it. I don't care where you are on
Yep.
the court.
Down 2.
Tough,
Well,
man.
2 bounce, you're going to have an appeal right there. Got to roll that back, Kelly.
Yeah, I got a great angle for it too, Dean.
Yeah, I know which one that is. again, with the pace that Kane's putting on the ball, there are times where it hits that back wall and just dies. But I think in this situation, it hit the back wall and kind of spun up. And I think Andree got that ball. What did you think?
You know, I couldn't even tell right there. I was still amazed at the serve.
So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get a good look at that one. It's underneath that camera angle there in the back court.
So that means it'll be inconclusive.
We'll hear it here.
Appeal's inconclusive. That's a point. No appeal used.
Now, what about the front camera?
Yeah, that would have been
Be
a...
able to see from that, or Kane
12
might
serving
be
0.
also in the way.
The Kane was in the way on that one.
Yeah.
Short, short, short. Second serve.
One of the things, Kane has an edge on his opponents before he even walks in the court because it's all in everyone's head. They're like, man, I'm playing the #1 player in the world. Doesn't lose very often. So I don't know if that is playing a factor here at all, that he's playing the #1 player in the world and Kane just has that edge, that mental edge before he even gets in the court.
I know. You just look at this. He called only a replay on that. Kane's up 12-0, and yet he's like, you know.
He wants a point.
He wants point third. He
12
wants this
serving
to
0.
be 15, and he wants to go home.
He doesn't just want it to be 15, he wants it to be 15-0.
Exactly. Now, Kelly, how long have we been on the air?
With player introductions, I want to subtract at least
Tough.
4 minutes, so 13.
Kane.
We've been on the air for 18 minutes.
13 serving 0.
This match has probably only gone about 13.
A minute per point. Wow.
That was another ace from Kane.
There's just buckets of them.
Wow. I mean, Andree is diving for his serve right now.
But there you go. Andree at least shot
Game
that
1.
ball.
Yep.
Game
Oh.
14-0.
14-0.
Game point.
First game point opportunity for
14
Kane
serving
Waselenchuk. So something to hang his hat on there is that not only he got it, but when he got it, he didn't throw it to the ceiling. He went aggressive.
Yep.
You know, but Kane's deep in the court. He's going to get that ball also.
Second serve.
And Kane very rarely lobs second serve these days. He's drive serving both serves.
Yep.
There he goes.
And getting down.
Down to drive. Drive serve coming up.
Good play there from Andree. See how he stepped up and took that ball. He didn't wait for it to get to the back court. That's what he's got to do. He's got to be aggressive and jump up on that.
Yeah, because Kane's Z serve's really good. So when he hits one that's not perfect, you need to maximize that opportunity. Well, let's see what Andree can do. At least he's drive serving.
Tough. Better.
There you go.
And the crowd goes wild for point 1.
To your point, exactly. Be aggressive in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know,
He started that.
Maybe there's some momentum here.
He started that way too late there, but
Hold it. Foot fault.
bad serve, so he got lucky there with the foot fault.
See, now, Andree's probably not going to be aggressive enough to go with another drive serve, but at this point, I would.
What do you have to lose?
Nothing.
114.
14-1.
Yeah, that's not going to be the serve.
Side out. Serving 1.
That was a nice through ball by Andree.
Kane didn't like it.
He's going to take it out on this serve, I bet.
He's going to have an extra 10 miles an hour.
Or no, it might hit 2 cracks.
Ooh.
See, Kane can afford to get pretty. I mean, he can. At 14-1.
At the same time, though, he just wants to put that point away and get off the court.
Yeah, because you know what? Anything could happen. I'm not saying that Andree's going to, rattle off 14 straight points, but, I mean, you could have a tweak in a calf or anything. You know what I mean? That was some return
Sick.
right there.
That was healthy.
Healthy.
So healthy right there. That's a healthy shot.
Yeah, but once again, where is he coming up with that serve, Andre? Why are you throwing a Z serve without zip?
No.
If you're going to throw a Z, maybe a shorter Z because, you know, Kane's not going to step right up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? A shorter Z that comes down. So here's a setup for Kane.
Skip.
Skip ball.
Skip ball. Good call right there. I thought it was good. I was almost about to say game one in the books.
14.
That's why you're in here and Scott's out there, Dean.
Yeah. Yeah, good point.
I called it before the ref.
Yeah.
Wayne has done some reffing here this weekend.
Oh, good pickup.
Woo! Big skip by Kane right
There's
there.
two. So, Dean, what you were saying, you're right. It's not likely that Andre's going to make this immaculate comeback here. But what Kane wants to avoid is Andre getting any confidence, any kind of momentum going into game two.
Agreed, but with a caveat. I actually think Kane could care less, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, he just trusts his stuff so much that he doesn't care who his opponent is.
Skip.
Skip ball.
There we go.
Another point.
I just picked up some new words from you guys. Immaculate and caveat. I like it. I'm going to start using those.
All right, college is coming.
School is in session.
We'll get in game two. We'll get what Wayne's doing back at home. We'll get a little bit of that on the air.
All righty. Ooh.
Serve looks short to me.
Get it. Oh, man.
Again, you see what Andre did? It wasn't even it wasn't an effective ceiling ball. He just has to stay aggressive. I mean, every shot. I would put all my defensive shots back in my racquetball bag, and I would come out offense only.
Shooting.
Yeah, that's it. Guns a-blazing. Wow. So much pace on that. That's over.
It's a backswing.
Oh, man. I don't think so. I would have just called a replay there. I think that was a stretch for sure. Andre wasn't really there. I mean, he could have definitely got a hold of the ball. Was it going to be offensive? I'm not sure.
To Kane's point, he's thinking back at that other one where he got just a replay there, you know? So, from a
Three serving 14.
Kane's had a problem with those calls all week long.
You know, from a competitive standpoint, I mean, does he really need to talk to the ref, or is it showmanship? Is it for the next call?
Second serve.
It was comical. I enjoyed it.
Nothing wrong with it. Had the crowd laughing.
Oh, just a big swing and a miss right there. Strike three, Andree Parrilla down looking.
Serving 3.
Well, I think this is the fourth opportunity for the game.
If my man Jose Chavez is watching back home, dude, I hope you're listening. Pick up some advice from me in my racquetball game. And there it goes there. Wowza.
Ace serve. Game one in the books. Show court, U.S. Open, Minneapolis, Minnesota. The IRT Network presented by eNet Live.
Do you want to be a better racquetball player? Fran Davis can and will make you a better player. Guaranteed. Pro or beginner and every level in between. Paula Longoria, Rocky Carson, and legends Jason Menino and Sutzi Monchek all use her proven systems to be a better racquetball player and champion. Check out her book, DVD, camps, coaching sessions, and video analysis, all at FranDavisRacquetball.com.
People in racquetball are my family. I like to say that's one of the things I enjoy about the sport so much is that once you play it, once you get into it, then you become part of a family. It makes traveling on the road as much as we do easy, way easier than what it possibly could be if we didn't.
Bring us in, Wayne.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back for Game 2 at the 2018 United Healthcare U.S. Open. Kane serving. We're going to have a second serve here.
Okay, so what does Andree have to do different? He needs to be aggressive. Look at that serve, return, kill. Bam. I mean, kill. It's a roll. Serve, return, roll.
Yep.
It's like breakfast.
Something I haven't had yet, Dean.
Speaking of breakfast, so what are you doing back at home, Wayne? I know you're trying to play racquetball, but what do you do back at home in Oregon?
Back at home in Oregon, I live now in Albany, Oregon, and I'm a real estate agent with the Risk Group over at Keller Williams Realty. So I work on a team of realtors. There's 9 of us, and we just kind of hustle and sell homes, and we all do it together. And so that's kind of been taking up a lot of my time, but it's been really good work. I'm just slowly kind of starting to crawl back into racquetball. I mean, I want to make more events, but I want to make more events and, be somewhat practiced. It's not fun to just show up and, get smoked.
Yeah.
I want to compete, so in order to do that, I got to start putting in the time. But
yeah, I'll agree with you, but having a full-time job and trying to be professional racquetball player is difficult.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not easy. And I don't expect, the world of myself, but I want to,
you want to be better than you are now.
Exactly. You always want to be better than you are.
Baby steps. Well, that's good. Well, good luck back at home. Wanted to make sure we shouted that out. If anyone's in that area wants to look up Wayne Antone.
Yeah, Wayne, where can they find you at if they're looking for you on social media?
Yeah, you can find me on my Instagram at Wayne4121 or just on Facebook by my name, Wayne Antone. I also have a racquetball page, which I have to start using again, Wayne Antone Racquetball. You can get on there. I used to post a lot of racquetball videos and workouts, and I'll probably start doing that again the more I get into racquetball. So.
Wow, there's a racquetball page? I didn't know if I knew that. I'm going to have to check it out and like that page.
Not a lot of people know about it, do you know? Hasn't been touched in a year.
You got about 17 followers? All right, well, we're going to have about 18 right after this.
Get that. Good get.
Yeah, but here we go.
Ay, caramba.
You see how Kane just waited, stood there, waited, looked at Andree, and soon as Andree crept towards the forehand, he just pinches the ball. So Kane's decision making, he could wait to the last second and put the ball anywhere he wants to. Wow. Short ball is the call.
Nick Montalbano watching back at home. That's my favorite New Yorker.
Whoa, what are you kidding?
Right behind Dean Bear. I forgot you're from New York, Dean. My bad.
Robert Salerno, has Kane lost the game to 15 yet under the new format? I don't think so. He didn't play many. I know he was in Florida, and he won in 2.
Nice shot there from Andree. Pinch, front right corner.
I don't know, Rob. I'd have to check that out. Rob texted me this morning, and he said, let me give you the odds on today's matches. He's my bookmaker back in Long Island. Loves to set the odds.
Ooh. Man, I thought that was good. Good call from Scott. Sounded good back here.
Yeah.
The crowd thought it might have been good.
Yeah, when you were talking about that yesterday, there's just a different sound when that ball hits the floor.
There is. When you've been playing for a while, you can just tell.
Got to rally here. Andree down the line.
So
Fran
tough.
Davis would be proud of that one.
Yes, Fran out there coaching him all of a sudden. What's going on?
Yeah.
Why'd he hit a smart shot? Let's go, Andree. I'm here for you.
Fran is in the house. She's getting ready for, she's got a lot of coaching duties today. She was on the mic with us last night. Excellent Z serve by Andree.
Tough. I like that change up there. Way to get off the board before 14-0, or get on the board before 14-0. That's
it was
tough.
interesting that Kane actually didn't attack that serve, that he actually waited for it.
That's what I like. Oh. Ooh.
Did he give him a replay?
He called a side out. I thought that ball was up for Andree.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
He didn't look like he went for the ball in full motion.
Because you know what, he would have jumped right on top of Kane, and that's not the right thing to do at the professional level.
Why is that?
Andree can get balls, you know that.
Yeah, no, he's proven that over and over again.
I would have given him at least the opportunity to make a play. I think I would have called a replay.
Gosh, Kane is splatting that ball today. No remorse. Just a
all
flatty.
Business.
A flatty.
Yeah. Flatty.
Flatty rollout.
That's a new one, Dean. Flatty.
Yeah, I know. We're going to have to write that down. So we talked to Todd Boss back in Maryland. He's going to start, like, keeping track of our sayings and put them on the racquetball page.
Good.
How many times we say flatty?
Kane keeping the pressure on even on
Andree's
a second
up
serve.
3-2. He's in the lead.
Wow, great weight
I
there.
thought that was 2 bounces.
Tough there from Andree. He barely peeled that serve off the back wall there to start.
Yeah, you could see him just sitting there patiently waiting.
Yeah, so what I've seen so far from Kane's drive serve is when his serve has 2 things happen. They're either, like, really good.
Wow.
At
Kane. He
I
must
can't
have had
even
his
think.
cornflakes for breakfast because he's
His
out of control.
cornflakes. No, like when he drive serves, it's either like bounces 3 times before the back wall
Yeah.
or it comes off the back wall. So it leads me to believe he overcuts the ball as he drive serves. Let's see.
Left that one up.
Came
Andree,
off.
smart racquetball there. Great pass.
Yeah. Wide angle. Hit the side wall, went sort of towards the middle.
3 serving 2.
Andree's in the lead, 3-2.
Shout out to everyone watching at home, all 450 of you. Hello, Ed, Steve, Jerry, Robert. Please don't hesitate to share this feed.
Ooh. 2-2. Someone put in the chat box #Flatty. Another one.
2 serving 3.
We're going to coin it for sure now.
Yeah. Kelly Diesel's watching back at home.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Some no name.
He's missing a lot of college football today.
Get it. Come
Go
on,
Tigers.
Parrilla. At least try to get it, right?
Yeah. Throw yourself at it. Even if you get it in 2 bounces, the ref might see it good. You take it. You go with it.
Wayne, are you sure you're not from New York?
I think I might be.
Wayne Tyler Norfleet says, Wayne, my man, what's up?
Tyler just had a baby. Congrats to Tyler and his new baby back at home. Tyler's on my real estate team, so
we're gonna
good
have
to hear from Tyler.
We're gonna have an appeal right here. Same thing. Ball came flying off the back wall. Scott called 2 bounce get. I hope it's not inconclusive again on the camera.
It's tough to see there.
Yeah.
We just need Scott McClellan to start making the right call, and we won't have to worry about this stuff.
It's flying off the back wall. Inconclusive, I'm going to say. That's my guess.
I think it was inconclusive. I couldn't tell looking at the replay.
Inconclusive, no appeal used.
Wow.
Well,
Call stands, point.
I think we need to utilize more camera angles there to look at that, not just the one.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, we got a fishbowl, but it's, how many cameras can you put up? 100? You can't.
Short.
That's some negativity there, Dean.
Let's get rid of that Fran Davis racquetball. We don't need any of that. We don't need any of that negativity. Get out of here.
Kane leaving that up. Andree taking a little pace off of it, putting that pinch down.
I mean, that serve was not professional racquetball serve.
No, no. Hit that sidewall, came off the back. Easy setup for Andree. Andree did what he needed to do there. He just capitalized. Now he's in the service box. And I think I really want to see him go back, drive to the right.
Yeah. He's probably going to do that Z, which I wouldn't do.
Oh, no, he went jam.
Yeah, but you're not going to confuse Kane.
Great
I just
get,
don't
though.
think you're gonna.
Good pickup.
Oh, maybe a setup here? No, that's a really good ceiling ball. Skip the ceiling ball, not good. That was a really good ceiling ball by Kane, clearly.
The skip ceiling ball is never warranted. Can't do that.
4 serving 3.
You can't. Is that learned or inherited? Which one is that?
I skipped a few ceiling balls this week.
Short
Good call.
Second serve.
What I like about Kane is even if he has a great shot, he's ready for the next shot. Whether you get it or not, he's there.
Yeah, no, you can never assume your shot's a winner. You just have to keep going until the ref makes a call.
No, but there's a lot of players who know they hit a winner or think they hit a winner, and then they, stand still, they get their camera out, and they want to take a picture of it. Wow.
Good.
Nice shot right
Parrilla.
there by Andree Parrilla.
Crowd goes wild.
Kane just struts to the back like, okay. How many of those you really think you're gonna hit? That's what Kane's saying, right? Okay, Andree Parrilla.
Tough serve.
That's a good serve.
Tough.
Skip ceiling ball by Kane Waselenchuk. I don't think I've ever seen that.
When you hear me cheering out there when I'm not on the mic, my main line is too tough.
Too tough. Hashtag too tough. The number 2 tough or TOO tough?
So just TOO tough. Too tough.
Very good. Now, why not go to the same serve again?
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Why change what was working?
I'm not a fan of that. I see it a lot at, on the club level. And for those of you watching, I mean, you get an ace or a really good serve with a weak return, stay with it. Because now look.
Yeah, Dean, some of that might be age for Andree and experience. In fact, Des Woodruff is asking in the chat box, how old is Parrilla? Do you know that?
I think he's 19. He might be 20 at this point.
So very young.
Yeah, he's definitely like under 22. I think he actually is 21 because we were talking about grabbing a drink, not in Mexico. So, Kane's up 5 serving 4, trying to end this match. Drive serve coming up for Kane Waselenchuk. Wow, jam right at Andree. Kane tracks it down. Andree's right there, goes up top. Kane's going to seal and ball this one. Here's a setup for Parrilla. Down the line, 6 feet. Ooh. Wow. I think it skipped. That was a great get by Kane. Unbelievable. Good rally right there. But you saw, Wayne, Andree had the setup and took advantage of it, and that's what has to happen because you don't get too many setups.
No, yeah.
Off Kane's racket.
Kane doesn't give you too many chances.
Wow. What hands right there. What do you do? You hit a great shot, and
5 serving 4.
Well,
and
I wouldn't say
that.
Parrilla's shot was great. That pinch was a little too left up, and Kane capitalized.
Should it
put the ball down?
Should it have been down the line? Did he make the right shot, Wayne, and just leave it up?
That's a warning for time between serves.
Or did he take the wrong shot?
I don't think it was the wrong shot. I think Kane was still coming forward, so the pinch could have worked if he would have just put it down.
Okay.
But
fair enough.
Down the line would have been just as good.
5 serves 4.
Great. Aye.
So
it's got to be wider.
Yeah, either a wider cross court or
down the line.
Down the line. But it's very hard to even decide where that ball's going off Kane's serve. It's coming about 350 miles an hour. Clearly not, but
Wow, so tough. It's too tough.
Look, he wants to hurry up and get out of here. So what do? You hold your racket up
take
and make
your time. Do the 10 seconds.
Point.
Look at Kane's running up there, so he's just playing with him now.
He's playing with Scott, really. Scott gave him that warning for taking time between serves, and I think that's what all this is.
Wow. Either that or he doesn't want to get paid overtime.
Yeah, I don't think this has anything to do with Andree, guys. I think this is all just something aimed at Scott.
Well, I'm sure if Kane moves on to the finals and if Rocky makes it to the finals, Kane will remind him of that time limit escapade. Timeout on the show court. We're going to take a short break right here on the IRT Network presented by eNet Live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Resuming live action here between Andree Parrilla and Kane Waselenchuk.
8 serving 4.
Kelly Diesel joined with Wayne Anton and Dean Baer.
Yeah. Real quick, guys, we got to talk to you about the Rafa House auction. It's live now. Check it out on the auction site.
Short.
AuctionUSOpen.com. There's amazing deals out there. Bid now, big often, and help support the Rafa House at the same time. www.auctionusopen.com.
There's that radio voice, Dean. Starting to wake up over there, I hear.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I'm trying my hardest.
There you go, Andree. Work the point. Put it down. No, down the line. Tough. Great hands. Kane put his effort out there, but couldn't quite catch up to it. That's what Andree's got to do. He worked the point. He didn't go for too much. He made Kane move around.
4 serving 8.
Paid off.
I mean, you see in a player like Kane diving to get that ball because he wants to get out as quick as possible. But is that advisable?
Kane is, oh my God. Great gets. Oh, replay. Oh.
That's a good call.
Kane,
That's a good call.
Kane's yelling at it now.
Because it wasn't down the line. It was it was out a little bit. I think that's a good call. He's going to appeal. What is he appealing? The get.
2 bounce.
I think he's
going to appeal the 2 bounce get on Andree.
I thought he got it. Look at the flick of that wrist, though. Kane just, I mean, he just pushed the ball from 39 feet. Got it.
Oh, he got his racket under there.
So we found a camera angle that works, boys.
The angles work. It's just that Kane puts the balls in spot you don't expect. While we're taking a short break from that, I want to let you guys know Head Pen is not only the scoreboard sponsor of the IRT, they're not just the official ball sponsor of the IRT, WOR, USAR, and the LPRT. Head Pen is the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out online today, www.head.com/pen. Racquetball.
Wayne, I think you're right. I think he got it. Here
He
comes
got
Scott.
that ball.
It's good get. Call stands. Replay.
Scott took too long looking at that. I saw it right away.
Here comes. Oh,
But
I
he
figured
wants to be
Kane would
sure.
open the door
Yeah.
and have something to say to Scott, but he did
Four
not.
serving 8.
Parrilla's going to go for that 3/4 Z again.
I would put it back to the
right.
other side again, to the right. Yep.
Smart. Wow. Unbelievable. Kane.
Did I get it?
Kane waited so long for that ball. You know, he didn't have what he wanted coming off that side wall. He waited for it to come off the back wall and just flick of the wrist.
But you see, what he does
His
with the ball
patience.
is insane.
No, he doesn't. I mean, he's a wizard.
He's the greatest.
His racket is a wand.
His racket is a wand.
Wow. Hashtag. Oh, you can't leave that up.
Nope.
There's no way. I see. Andree likes to get very close to his opponent, and that's dangerous against someone with fast hands like Kane. And what he does is, you see at times, sometimes his hand is on his opponent. I was talking to Fran last night. That's a big no-no.
Ooh.
Short ball.
Second serve.
So 8 serves 4, second serve. You're going to see a drive serve, second serve, as always.
Very
Nice
tough.
hand.
Took some pace off that. Just put it right there in the corner. Laid
Yeah.
it to sleep right there.
But, you know, if that ball's up anymore, Kane's getting it because he's up in the front of the court.
It's impressive how gently he can hit the ball. I mean,
I
he
know.
just tucked that ball away. Just tucked it in bed.
Tuck it in bed. Speaking of bed, I want to
Sorry.
say hello.
Kane's going to go for that.
Left it up. See, he can't do that.
No.
Can't.
Too
that
much. Try to do too much with it.
Got to blast that.
9 serving 4.
Kane here to serve. You think he's going to lob it?
Never. It's not happening.
Short. Second serve.
Kane wants to keep the pressure on.
Oh, absolutely. He's not lob serving. It's not happening.
He wants to be out of here as quick as he can, conserve his energy. He's still got doubles final tonight, which will be a tough one.
It's going to be an awesome one.
The rematch. Wow, 2 bounces for sure. Not called. Andree finishes it.
You know, the fact that he kept going.
That's what you got to do. You got to play through. You don't
Yeah.
hear the refs call, you got to keep going.
I might have even stepped on my opponent had I had that opportunity.
Oh, I would have done a lot of bad things.
Losing 15-3, down 4-8. I'm stepping on a calf muscle, something, an Achilles.
Andree
This is
left that
deadly
up.
right here.
Gosh. See how
Wow.
low Kane gets every time he hits that ball? I
And-
mean, his whole body is a corkscrew.
Yeah.
He just gets everything into the ball.
And what I like, what he does with his racket afterwards, he almost hides it behind his back.
Yep.
It's almost like he's reholstering
Yeah.
his wand. Wow. Guys, I know we're joking around out there, but what he's doing with the ball and his racket is not been seen. You're seeing greatness.
Wow. Tough shot from Andree.
Andree coming right back and with a punch of his own. I
Yeah.
like that.
Andre's really got some fire inside of him right now. I think he knows, you know what? I've got nothing to lose here. I'm just going to take it to him. Kane's working the crowd, working Scott, and Andre's focusing on his game.
Drive serve coming. Left it up.
That ball has to be against the wall. It has to be against the wall. Replay?
Said a penalty. Giving Andree a point here.
Really?
That's what he called.
That was a definitely.
Pull his racket back in time.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
I have a feeling.
Nope, I'm definitely going to have to say that was.
Well,
I
I
thought
don't-
the ball was dead.
You can't appeal a penalty, Hendon.
No.
Right, I have a feeling Kane's going to be opening that door
5
maybe.
serving 9.
No, you're going to see him getting extremely close.
5 serving 9. That's a warning.
Kane's still talking about
Did he
it.
give him a
little
penalty?
upset.
Did he give him a
I think
warning?
so.
A warning.
I'm not sure.
He gave him a warning right there. On the
5
play, he gave him a penalty, Hinder.
Yeah, 5 serves 9. I think he gave him a warning.
Short. Second serve.
So
Yep.
there's
The only place I've oh sorry. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
Wayne. Just a quick question. There's 2 different warnings. There's a warning for time during a serve, and there's a warning for verbally abusing the referee, as we just saw.
Yeah, well,
There's a warning for everything. If you hit the ball after the rally, that's not warranted. That's a warning. You know, because they don't want to just jump to giving you a technical. They want to give you a chance. You know, they want to give you a chance to change your demeanor. So.
I'll disagree with you there because, and I said this the other day, I was a hockey referee. There's no warning for me, especially you're a professional. You know the rules. I'm going to just bang it right out. Boom, automatic. I'm just going to call it because now you're going to shut up for sure.
Andree
Parrilla.
Skipped it.
He cannot afford that.
Kane yelling and pumping himself up out there.
Yeah, which that's not going to do well for Andree. You know, Kane arguing with Scott, that's only going to hurt Andree.
Yeah.
Hold it, short. Second serve.
But you see, like, the ball's past Kane. He's still shooting offense behind his back. You know, it's never a defensive shot. Wow, 2 in a row, a serve and a ceiling.
That's, you know, Kane missed that, but Andree played the point right. He went cross court. He got another opportunity. He went back down the other line. You know, he's working the point. He didn't go for too much.
Yeah, what Andree has to worry about, not worry about, but what he has to focus on now is just staying in each point and, you know, not getting involved in Kane and Scott's arguments.
Short.
Oh, man.
Second serve.
I don't know. I thought it was good.
Is that English? What is he saying?
I couldn't tell.
5 serving 10.
Kane's
Second
waving his hand like, come on.
Kane knows it was good.
5 serves 10. Thought it was a good serve?
I thought it was a good serve.
Why isn't Andree appealing it? I mean, his
All
coach is
all
right
he would
back
get,
there.
all he would get back is a first serve. So why appeal?
Oh, true. Well, a first serve is better than a lob against Kane.
Well, he's got it going there. Oh,
That
nice.
you can't do that.
Super. Not warranted. Not warranted. He cannot play like that. He went for way too much. Should have gone the ceiling there when he's running backwards.
10 serving 5.
I like that Andree's grabbing the ball after the rally because if you could see Kane's body language, he wants that ball. And Andree's saying, you know when you're going to get the ball? When I want to give it to you. I like it. But it may not fare well in future rallies.
Oh, Andree left that one up.
Yeah, well, you know, Kane's going to work right now. He wants to, he's clocking in, and then he wants to just get out.
Short. Second serve.
Second serve coming up, maybe a lob? No.
I wouldn't bet.
Yeah, he went to one lob and lost the rally, and I think he's got that mental note saying, okay, let's not do that again. Drive serve coming up, second serve. Z.
Ooh, way to go.
Replay.
Kane cracking jokes.
What, did Kane
Andree.
get skipped?
No, Kane was laughing because it was only a replay because Scott has called so many avoidables this game. Andree wants the avoidable, thinking it was a clear cross court.
Yeah, I don't know. On a Z serve, it wasn't like he hit a bad Z serve.
I think it was a replay. He's right call. Sure, he hit him, but I think it was going to be tighter than just a regular pass.
Short.
Kane's going to put the ball so much side action, you're not going to be able to hit him anymore. I like the fact that Kane doesn't, you know, he doesn't care. He's in business. Nice
Great get.
right there.
Yeah, Andree was aggressive there. He just stepped right up on that ball while Kane was on the ground and went for it.
You gotta. The crowd liking Andree's points.
5 serving 11.
They appreciate it. They
Or
want to see
side
the
outs.
underdog. Kane's clearly, you know, the king of the sport, and so anyone that's going to contest him, you know, he's going to be the fan.
Absolutely. You know, the crowd always wants an underdog. There's no doubt about it. You know, but they also want to see the greatness continue.
I'd like to see it continue in the third game, though, Dean.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll see Kane in a third game at all.
Probably not. Sudzimanchik checking into the booth. 4-time U.S. Open champion.
Hails from Staten Island, New York.
New York, New York.
Kane and Scott having a little back and forth while he cleans his goggles.
See if we can pick this up.
Saying, hey, what are you doing later?
Steak and fries sound good.
That was one of their friendliest meetings yet.
11 serving 5.
11-5. You hear
I'm never going for steak and fries ever. Now that's,
That's the worst.
You ruined it for me.
Oh,
what
good
a zip
pickup.
on that ball. Wow. You can't do. Andre's going to pay for this mistake right here.
Yep.
See, what Kane usually does is try to roll that ball, and the fact that he hit, you know, a pass 4 feet high, that shows me that he's making adjustments to his game. He's not getting low. I wonder if there's, you know, a bigger issue. What do you think, Wayne?
I just think he's. No comment. I don't know what to think.
Wayne's enjoying this dessert over here.
I know. We got waitresses bringing us desserts, cheesecakes, tea.
It's just a great staff here at the U.S. Open to go along with these great players.
We're going to roll Wayne out later.
Get the wheelbarrow.
Okay, 13-5, Kane Waselenchuk. Good Z. Andree goes up top. Kane's going to shoot this off the back wall. That's skip. Skip ball. Andree's coach is on the edge of his seat right now. Probably, you know, nervous. You know, his son's on this stage, you know, in the semifinals. This is somewhere Andree's never really been. He's been in semifinals before.
Shout out to everyone watching in the chat box, all 570 of you.
Wow.
Hello, Seth. Hello, Robert. Hello, Chuck, Damien, Jerry, Brian. Hello, Greg Peck.
5
Racquetball
serves.
Hall of Famer.
13 serves. Oh, 5 serves, 13.
Skip.
Ball.
Skip.
Andree think it was good. Maybe he wants to check the
Oh,
appeal
I
coming
definitely
up.
skipped. I think that was a waste of the appeal there.
Yeah, but
Might as well at this point in the game.
yeah, I mean, well, if it's inconclusive, you're not going to be, you know, you're not going to get a replay. You're going to lose that point anyway. So maybe in his head, he really thinks he got it. He didn't even check with his coach.
Oh, maybe he got
shot.
It looks good to me. Obviously, my eyes don't mean anything, though.
Yeah, I
That's
think
a
he
good
got
shot.
it.
That's a good shot. He got it. Not only did he get it, but he killed it.
And what was the call on the floor?
Skip.
Skip.
I think it was
So
good.
that would be a point
Yep.
for Andree.
That could be crucial.
Very, very crucial. Here comes Scott
Really?
out of the booth to make his call.
Crucial. 6.
Crucial
6-13.
for Andree getting the 6th point.
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 Side out.
Oh, side out.
No
Kane
point.
was serving.
5 serving 13.
I thought Andree served that ball.
Yeah.
Sorry, 6 serving 13.
Yep.
6 Thursday.
Yep.
There
so
we go.
here we
See?
go.
Good Lord,
Everything
McClellan.
works out. Everything works out.
Just kidding, Scotty.
Scotty Mack.
As you said, though, Wayne, if you just get the call right, we'd never have to do these appeals.
Yeah.
Skip.
Skip ball
Another
by
one.
Kane.
Another one.
7 serves 13.
DJ Khaled in here, another one.
7 serving 13.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. You the best.
Major key here.
7 serves 13.
All right, back to professionalism.
Kane wanted to step up on that.
Ooh. Ooh.
Andree got to
action.
shoot that ball.
Kane all over it. Right here. That is
Nice
so
job
tough.
by Parrilla.
Wow.
Wow, the crowd likes
loves
it.
it. Andre's loving it. 8-13. Making a game out of it.
Come on, Andree.
You know, I'm seeing different shots from Kane. Are you seeing like the non-offensive Kane Waselenchuk?
He looks like the Rocky when he's not being offensive. Hitting Z-balls and ceiling balls.
Yeah, like that. Oh, there.
Just good
Wow.
get.
Oh,
Wow.
Ran right up on that one.
He just lowered his contact point tremendously right there and just flat out killed that ball.
Flatty.
He had a.
Flatty.
That was another hashtag Flatty.
Timeout.
Timeout called. We'll take a time. We're going to stay right
We're
here.
going to stay right here. We've got too many people online, Dean.
All right, let's
We
talk
don't want
to
to break from the action. So hello, Chad. Hello, Richard, Brian, Abel. Hello, Dean Bear, who just popped in here.
I don't.
We're here in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota at the Target Center for the 23rd annual U.S. Open. We've had some great matches all weekend long leading up to this semifinal.
Absolutely.
Give you a look at the crowd here.
As the #1 ranked player just walked into the building, Rocky Carson.
For the people in the chat box, who do you think is the person that has the best chance of beating Kane this season? Which player, up and coming or current, top 10, who is the player that can
10
contest
seconds.
Kane the most?
I'll tell you.
We'd like to hear your answers.
You want mine?
No, not yours.
Dean,
Come
we'll
on.
get your
All right,
answers
fine.
anytime.
We'll take Dean's answer.
I think there's a few. And what I think is some of the younger up-and-coming players have a better chance of beating Kane because, like a guy like Javier Mar, shooters, real power guys. Javier played Kane very hard the other day.
Yeah, Javier Mar and Andree Parrilla remind me a lot of each other because of the gets they can make, and I think Javier's got a lot of power in his bag as well.
Yeah, he's got weapons, Mar. I don't know if it's psychological, Andree, against Kane, ever since that triple donut. I don't know.
I've seen Kane, it was in the finals of Chicago, right? Where
Yeah, he lost. Andree lost.
But he went 12-10 with him.
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
games.
And then the next year, Kane was not at that event, and Andree won it.
Yeah.
We're getting some answers in the chat box.
Good. Let's liven it up.
Someone said the best player to beat Kane is Kane himself. That's a skip ball. Another
Okay.
point by Andree Parrilla.
Hanging in
climbing
tough.
back.
Wow.
Hanging in tough.
9 serves 13.
No.
Are we going to go breaker?
Yes, we
Please.
are.
I would. Oh, the crowd would go crazy.
We
I
need
think
it,
they
too.
would go crazy.
We need it for you, Dean. We need you to wake up, baby. I can hear you. You're starting to come alive over there.
Oh,
You're not going to go a break of having a shot like that when
good
you
get,
get Kane
though.
a setup.
Good get. Oh, skip ball.
Wow.
Skip ball.
Kane's
I
walking out
appeal.
like he knows.
Oh, my goodness. That's skip. That's skip
Wayne,
twice.
Wayne's from the booth yelling, appeal, appeal.
Come on. I mean, it wasn't even close. There was no
Applause,
contest there.
applause. We got an appeal. While we're taking care of that, let's talk a little bit about MLG Holdings. Just so you guys know, we need to thank them for their support of the tour. Mark and Laura Gibbs stepped up in a big way last season, and they want to encourage you to partner with us as well. MLG Holdings helped the IRT remove the paywall so everyone can watch for free. Because they did it, you're watching.
The call was a skip. That's a point for Andree.
Well,
we all knew it.
Wayne,
The only
come
guy-
on. You knew that was a skip.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Just the guy closest to the court didn't know,
Yeah, 10 serves, 13.
unfortunately.
Let's buckle up, Kelly Diesel. I'm waking up.
I know it, Dean. I'm getting excited. Come
That's
on,
it.
Andree.
Oh,
That's
looks
a
like he slipped
terrible
there.
serve to come out with.
But he still could have got that ball.
Yeah.
Aye.
I think you're right, Wayne. I think he just slipped.
13 serving 10.
Battle
So-
back right here, though, Andree.
Well, that's my point. Does Kane come out right now with heat, and he wants out right now, right?
Yeah. Oh, he went Z-ball. A very tough one at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tight right there in the corner.
Unbelievable. First
14-10.
match point opportunity for Kane Waselenchuk, sending him to the 23rd U.S. Open Finals presented by United Healthcare. Here we go, Kane Waselenchuk. Drive serve coming up.
That is,
Penalty hinder, side out.
yep,
Penalty hinder.
Good call.
Wow. I'll agree with you there.
good call there.
Yeah.
Kane didn't even jump enough. I mean, if Kane would have got up a little more and made some effort to get out of the way, I think it could have been a ball that Andree took. But it didn't even look like Kane, you know. I mean, he leaped, I guess, like he showed there.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
tiny leap, but there
Yeah,
was no
that's
jump
not
in
No
there.
effort.
No effort.
Yeah, I'll agree with you right there. 10 serves, 14, Andree Parrilla. Where's the serve coming? To the right. No, Z. Goes up top to the forehand. Kane's going to put that down. Good call right there.
Hold it. Replay.
Oh! No, I'm upset.
Andree's mad. These two players are getting very close. Kane's not giving him an inch out there.
Kane knows. Wow.
10 serving 14.
Some people here just know me.
When you need to wake up, grab a Red Bull.
I don't know, but that is cold as anything.
That was definitely a penalty hitter. If any of the calls today have been a penalty hitter,
Well,
that was more than the one before.
let's explain why it's a penalty hinder. Kane
Good
is
get.
up by the service line.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow, we got a little action right here.
Unfortunate skip there from Kane. Not very characteristic of him to skip a ball like that. Looks like maybe his racket just kind of slipped out of his hand or something.
If it was a penalty hinder, we'd be at 12-14 now.
Yeah.
We're at 11-14. Andree Parrilla serving.
That's what you call the ref's influence. Get that
What
ball.
a get.
Uh-oh.
Wow, what a shot right there by Kane Waselenchuk.
See, if I was Parrilla there, Parrilla just ran all the way up to the front court. He should have stopped at that dotted line. Kane was going to shoot it no matter what. Kane kills that ball. What is he going to do?
Doesn't
he
matter where
just-
you are.
He took a guess.
Yeah.
He guessed too much.
Yeah.
Second match point opportunity here.
All right, guys, buckle down. Kane Waselenchuk in the service box. Drive serve coming.
Short.
Short ball.
Short.
Very short. That hit the front line.
Yeah. Come on, Andree.
The crowd wants to see Andree pull this game out.
He's going to step on it. He's probably going to go that drive Z to the left.
They're not the only one. I want to see a breaker so bad between these two.
Replay.
Aye.
He's up for that.
You see, that's the same
He's
shot
got
as
a-
before,
Parrilla-
but
Parrilla-
Kane jumped a little
Yep.
higher.
Parrilla needs to shoot that. Parrilla definitely needs to shoot that
Yeah.
ball. And, you know,
And
be
if you hit
aggressive.
him, you hit him.
Yep. And
Don't serve it.
Exactly. Got to shoot the ball.
Shoot the ball, Andree. That's the recommendation from the booth. Shoot the ball.
Replay. 14 serving 11.
If you hit him, he's going to be okay. But you got to shoot that ball. You got to be aggressive. And if in the likelihood or the chance that he does hit him, it's going to be a penalty hitter. Wow.
What a shot by Parrilla.
So tough.
Woo-hoo. Come on.
Parrilla hanging in there.
Wow, the crowd wants this. 11 serves
14.
14. One at a time. Listen, you can't hold them off that many match points, so you got to do damage right now.
Yep. Points are crucial right in this moment.
Now, how aggressive would you be? Would you stick with the Z?
I
Or
would-
would you be going for lines, cracks, and stuff?
I don't know. That was a
He's gonna
great
get the
Z.
opportunity that he wants right there.
Right there. Oh, here we
He's
go.
getting another one.
Aye. Parrilla went for too much.
Yeah, he's going
Went
for
for
the
too
pinch.
much.
Kane's in front of him. You got to pass wide angle, cross court. You got to do something.
14 serving 11.
Third match point opportunity. I don't know if Andree can pull this point out right now, but let's see. Drive serve coming from Waselenchuk.
He's got it.
Great
Good
pass
pass.
from Andree Parrilla.
The
Hanging
wide
tough.
angle.
He's hanging tough. Yep. He went for the right shot there. He's not giving up, and it's impressive. It's fun to watch.
You guys, we have
crowd is-
650 people watching online. Please share this video. This is one of the best matches we've had all weekend. Andree
11 serving
Parrilla
14.
is battling against the greatest player to touch a racket.
Wow. 11-14 Parrilla. Does he stick with the same serve? I don't know. I would go right side. Oh, might see a timeout, maybe an equipment.
He's like, my dampener broke. I need an equipment timeout.
Something wrong with my wand.
Yeah. There's
Lost a
chip in
little
it.
of its magic.
I'm skipping too many balls.
I need to grab my other wand.
Andree Parrilla down to drive, maybe a Z. Let's see.
Get that.
Wow, what a shot by Kane Waselenchuk.
He just wiped the dust off his wand there.
Yeah.
He came back. He's like, oh, it's good now.
Yeah.
14,
The
11.
sorcerer.
What
Wow.
a shot. Amazing
Hashtag
racquetball
just
right there.
my wand.
Yeah. That is
Okay.
So tough.
5th match point opportunity. Kane Waselenchuk drive serve coming up. Got the Z. 3 walls.
Second serve.
I don't think I've ever seen that. 3 wall serve by Kane. Here we go. Second serve.
Can Andree do this
High
again?
lob.
Yep.
Changing it up. Oh.
Tough serve, too. He's going to go for that.
Andree's right there. Can't get that one. Oh, he wants a.
In his swing.
He wants a
He's gonna get
replay.
that
He's
in his
getting
swing.
it.
That's a side out.
He's going to get it. Side out.
Oh, my God. What a call. Kane is going to lose his mind on that one. That was definitely not the
Okay,
right call to me.
so-
Not the right call.
I'll agree with you, but do you think Kane puts this ball through the front wall? We're going to try to listen in, guys. Oh my God!
11 serving 14.
It is
I can't let you
intense.
see that. Did he give him a technical too? No, hope not. That would be insane. Kane would lose his mind. So
Kane
does
would absolutely blow up.
Does Kane put this ball?
He's going to hit
flat
it with
roll?
aggression.
Is it a flatty?
It's going to be aggression. Oh, maybe
Off
not.
the back wall. There's Parrilla.
Oh.
Keynes gets that one.
Wow.
What a
That's
shot by
so
Parrilla.
tough, man. That is so tough. Kane is definitely feeling a little bit of pressure right now, especially because he just
Paquito.
He thought he just won that
12
match.
serving
So
14.
So yeah, that's he's thinking he's off the court,
Yep.
and maybe the adrenaline goes away, but he's got to pull it right back right here. 12 serves, 14 Parrilla.
great serve. Oh, Parrilla.
Down, down.
See,
Side
You
out.
can't see that
Andre's-
ball though. I see that to me.
Yeah, Kane hides the
14
ball
serving
really
12.
well. 6th or 7th match point opportunity. I never expected to count this high.
He's
But
gonna go. For
Buckle
that.
up, guys, because get ready. Kane Waselenchuk down to drive. Drive serve coming. Hits the crack, goes up top. Set up coming. Andree's right there.
Whoa.
Good get.
Let's
Two
go.
bounces. 2 bounces.
The classic vamos, the vamos from Andree.
Vamos.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh, I'm pumped up. I'm feeling it here. This is some good stuff.
Listen to the crowd. They are, oh my God.
12 serving 14.
This is
Whoa.
intense, guys.
Parrilla read that like a book, though. He was right there. He was.
He
ready
read
to go
that
for
in yesterday's newspaper, as we say in Long Island.
I like that. one.
Andree Parrilla, 12 serves, 14.
Ooh, just skip.
Wow, flat rollout. Eighth match point opportunity.
We have
Oh,
appealed the
Parrilla's-
short serve.
Parrilla's gonna appeal his own serve. Try to get a second serve out of it.
Okay.
Couldn't tell.
All right, we got a lot going on here.
Scotty McClellan. Gonna come check it out here. It's gonna be tough to see. I thought it, to me it cleared the line just watching it play through, but
In live time. Wow, that ball's going really hard. Scotty wants a different look. Wow. This is amazing, ladies and gentlemen at home. You are watching something
I can't tell. I think it
unbelievable
was good,
right
maybe.
now.
Oh, good, short.
Scott is looking
Good
that
short.
over real
Maybe it
well.
was short.
He
I hope it
has
was short.
what he needs.
I hope
Let-
it was short. Why
Kane-
won't Scotty
Kane
tell us
might go
before he gets
crazy.
out there?
I know.
Serve is short.
Oh, Lordy.
Wow.
Wow. I mean, that's a tough call.
12
Second
serving
serve.
14, second serve.
You got to stay aggressive. Drive serve. What are you going to do? Why is
know.
he going to go lob?
I don't know, but Kane, you know.
He's going to take it.
Oh, that's a good. It's tough. Wow.
Side out.
How did he hit that? Listen,
but-
only he can hit that, man. That was a good serve.
Yeah, but it's still not the
14
right
serving
serve.
12.
Even though it was good, you got to stay power.
Yeah, I agree.
You can't float a ball to the best player in the world.
Kane's going to go full force for this thing.
9th match point opportunity here. He took something off that ball. Setup coming for Kane.
Skip.
Into the ground.
Wow.
The pressure. Is there pressure?
I
There's
feel-
clearly pressure.
He doesn't miss those balls at 14-0, but
No.
he misses them at 14-12.
12 serving
It's,
14.
you know, it's a little intense.
What happens at 14-14 if we get there?
Parrilla.
Wow.
Parrilla's got ice in his veins. He's just going for it.
Drive serve coming up from Parrilla. 12-14. Changes his
It's a
mind.
warning
I
for
don't
time
like
between
that.
serves.
Nope, me neither.
Stay where you were. But this serve, maybe his coach told him, hey, no.
Oh, stays
Coming off
up.
the back wall.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
swing and a miss. Strike 3 for Parrilla. Not good. That's not a good sign.
This is like 9 match
This
points.
is the
14,
9th
12.
match point opportunity for Kane. I don't know if I should get excited or I'm expecting a side out. Not sure, but here comes the heat. Off the back wall, he's right there.
Gosh, that has got to be a replay.
Come on. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. He had to fight through that right there. Not getting that call. Andree's doing the right thing. Stay on the court to Kane. Unbelievable, ladies
Good
and
racquetball.
gentlemen.
Fun to watch.
Excellent to
Fun
watch.
to watch.
So, Wayne, give us some quick thoughts on that match.
I think Andree finally got in his groove there in the second game and really, started to turn things around for himself. I think that Z, he had it working. He was getting some weak returns and he stuck with it. But, it's hard to take on the #1 player in the world right there. And Kane held tough. Kane played like Kane does. And all in all, it was a great match and a good effort from Andree.
Do you see the difference in the way Kane played once Andree had 11 and then 12?
The pressure was on, and I don't think Kane feels the pressure that often, and so it's going to be crucial for whoever plays Kane in the finals tomorrow to really apply the pressure and apply the heat.
So let me ask a question. Do you think the pressure was just because Kane's used to just closing it out and he didn't? Or was it Andree putting the pressure?
Andree was putting on the pressure, but Kane is definitely used to his dominance and, not having a game that's that tight. So I think it's a little mixture of both.
Very good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, from downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota at the U.S. Open, the 23rd annual U.S. Open, I'm Dean Baer, Kelly Diesel. We're going to sign off for a little bit on the IRT Network, presented by eNet Live.